Hardly I was getting 18%, 19%, that sort of thing. And I was stuck. I'm just limiting myself to my own beliefs. My job was too hectic. Means literally I was working from morning 8 to night 10. I was not able to spend time with my family. That point of time, then I was looking for a change. I wanted a balanced life. Challenges in my family where my brother is not like health has devastated, and we spent almost 80 lakh rupees on his health in 1 year. Getting call after call. Suddenly, within the month, I got offer initially with 40% hike, but the way Vishal taught, I was able to change that 40% to 65%, just with the some negotiation techniques what I have learned from Vishal for a very specific role, which I never thought exist, and that thought popped up in my mind. I just updated my resume, tried it for one out of blue. I got exactly the offer, like interview call, requirement in Europe, the country I was looking for. Okay, not specifically applied, nothing. And then I got offer as well. Okay,
Wow.
because I prepared myself best, and I, rather than negotiating on salary, I said how I can propose the value to them through the differentiator I coming on the plate, and they were okay, and they increased my kind of hike to 65%. Again, I was getting call after call, and I got 100% hike within just matter of just 2 months, with
Wow.
like multiple offers in hand. And that one day, Vishal's ad popped up. I thought of go to his webinar. It made sense to me. I went for, like, that time the format was different, so I went to 3 days webinar and then followed by 21 days of that
Grooming
course.
challenge. Yes.
Yeah, and what happened is, suddenly things has changed not outside but inside my mind. Earlier I was only deciding how much I can get the raise, but after watching multiple people, getting the clarity on my differentiator, the 8 years of that experience which I was not counting, now Vishal has made me realize that that 8 years is worth so much. Now that 8 years plus 2 years of IT experience was the deadly combination, and through that I made my differentiator, where I never imagined that this sort of profiles exist. And out of blue, I started getting, though I updated my resume and then I get it.
What specific things, actions you took during the program which helped you get these offers? Three key
Okay,
actions.
absolutely. So, first thing, Vishal, is about differentiator. I worked multiple versions of it. First time I thought this is my differentiator. Second time thought this is my differentiator. But what will happen when we do that exercise again and again, again and again, you come to some conclusions. Okay,
Yes.
and whatever the points you have mentioned, researching about the company before going into interview, how we prepare well about what is their current problems, how our differentiator can solve that problem, what can we can bring onto the table, all those things I've kind of prepared. Another thing is LinkedIn messages, okay, which is I'm missing for now for a couple of time, but that has helped me. Even I when I actually have mentioned you last time also, when I landed in my new job, I faced a very difficult challenge. My
Yes.
manager was like, I never seen a person like that. So it is like a hell out of it. So what happened is I went to my manager's manager that seems like I may not able to be work in this position, and because I have not said that this person is an issue or something. But what he told me, Nilesh, I read your LinkedIn posts, and I know how the person you are. I don't want to lose you. Let me shift you to another project, and that's where he moved me to different project, and my challenge has got solved. And I thought of resigning, but that time also I came to Vishal, and then Vishal has suggested that, I think, fish framework or something,
A
where he
fish.
basically, yeah, a fish, yeah. And then I used that framework. I presented my challenge to my manager's manager, and then that solution came, rather than just going blindly. I went with preparation, and that has actually helped. So everything what you have taught, Vishal, whether it is how basically we market ourselves, differentiator, preparing ourselves, And most and biggest important thing is leaving our mental blocks, because we only give ourselves a cap, like I am worth this much, I am worth that much, right? I can get this much of salary. I know so many people who is of my age, my experience, earning in crores. Okay, probably not the way we want. Probably they are working in a different country, different location, right? Or probably a different setup, okay, or different industry where they can add more value. But it is not that we cannot earn 50 lakhs or 1 CR. I think it's just a myth inside our head. So if we get that belief, and that belief can only come when we surround ourselves with the people who also have speak the similar language, right? Because ultimately we our action comes from our thoughts, and thoughts come from the environment we get exposed to. So I think this association where we keep hearing about those things, our inner beliefs start like, first our self doubt will say like whether it will happen for me or not. Eventually it will say that can it happen for me, and then eventually it will say that let's try it out, and that when you in that mode it will happen.
Wow, beautiful. Brilliant. So, just one quick last lesson, Nilesh, which you want to share with everyone out here.
Okay, I will tell you from that kind of live experience from my own team, Vishal. I have a team of data engineers, and there is one specific role in my team, which is like a kind of business analyst. Okay, when any data engineers I need to replace or hire, it is very easy thing that I can just bring somebody with a normal skill set, and either I can groom or that. But hiring this one business analyst is a real challenge because he need that specific skill set, which brings a lot of value onto the table. And last time when we hired this business analyst, we pay whatever he was expecting. He is the highest paid person in our team, as equivalent to or more than me also. Okay, so whatever he demands, we will pay. Only thing is he has to know how to negotiate, and he has to show what value he brings onto the table. So that's where like I was talking about, if we are very clear about our differentiator, our experience and all those things, differentiator can makes us shine in the crowd, and that will be a solution to somebody's problem, and I think that is a win-win situation for both the parties.